And welcome back to the breaking news of your shadow. Yes, I'm the last shadow. I'm the shadow that you never heard about it. No, but I'm a normal person. I'm not a normal person because I'm an artist. I'm I believe, a great artist with history. So yeah, I try to make my mark in history. Some people trying to mark the history making fake things, making bad information. Distortion of information is what the US television do. It's a couch. It's a couch specific what it become to a Democrat things. Wow. They really don't like that man. But let's take a look.
I can't do it alone. I need your help to climb that mountain. And together we're going to beat
Trump's a racist, but there is no red badge of courage for calling him that.
Houston, we have a problem. We have a guy there that is literally running our country like a game show. He would rather lie than lead.
President Trump, you've spent the last 2.5 years full-time trying to sow hate and division among us. And that is why we've got nothing done. You have used hate, intimidation, fear, and over 12,000 lies as a way to distract from your failed policies and your broken promises. The only reason you've not been indicted is because there was a memo in the Department of Justice that says a sitting president cannot be charged with a crime.
Hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15, your AK-47. We're not going to allow it to be used against our fellow Americans anymore.
Congressman, thank you.
And I want to say this. I'm listening to the people of this country. The day after I proposed doing that, I went to a gun show in Conway, Arkansas, to meet with those who are selling AR-15s and AK-47s and those who are buying those weapons. And you might be surprised, there was some common ground there. Folks who said, I would willingly give that up, cut it to pieces. I don't need this weapon to hunt, to defend myself. It is a weapon of war. So let's do the right thing, but let's bring everyone in America into the conversation. Republicans, Democrats, gun owners, and non-gun owners alike.
Can I make a point? Congressman, thank you. I want to bring in Senator.
I believe that what unites us up here, the 10 of us, is much stronger than what divides us.
Just the true shows. There is no fake news. The news is already there. They create that, and that is a reason to why create the truth. What I come in here to tell you today is I'm gonna show you why the democracy normally don't win. Because they don't have ideas. They just follow the rules they should not follow. The new one for now, United States, is they are 10, and 10 cannot take one down. Why they cannot take Trump down? Because now Trump become the attention of the people. They pay to the news for make fake news, for tell he's a racist, for create attraction of African Americans to the democracy thing you don't want for your country. And they pay to the news to tell he's a liar, he never make nothing correct, he never won the country. I already proved in a couple movies ago. You can take a look, of course. because with me, I don't fail a second of that movies because it's amazing, especially that Damon Lyman, whatever. That's all news. Oof. He's a lady today. I'm gonna show you now something for we start. Okay, the CNN prepared a surprise for somebody who is officially by the side of Trump. And yeah, today that lady is gonna speak something about the Trump. But yeah, she also speak too much. But officially, yes, she's right. The news are where they are. And now
I don't believe the president has lied. It's not a lie, and it's irresponsible to call it a lie. You cannot prove that this didn't happen. You're trying to prove a negative.
If he didn't lie, if he didn't take things out of context, if he didn't demonize people for being different, if he didn't make it okay to be bigoted, then he would not get the same kind of criticism.
He doesn't lie.
Look at
The
this.
press
You
lies.
don't?
I don't think the president lies, and I don't like when anyone uses the term lie to describe someone else's statement, because that means that you've discerned what's inside of them and that they're intentionally trying to mislead. And no one, I don't think the president has lied. I know that's a popular narrative to put forward, but I don't think so. And I believe
when you say Trump-obsessed media, anything and everything he does will always be wrong. Nazi terrorism come here, and isn't that refreshing when contrasting it with the awful presidency of President Obama? What is so sick to me is that what is good for America, rather what is bad for America, is good for Democrats. It's incredible that they think this way. They root against the stock market. They root for this to take hold. They have a demented dream of taking down President Trump. It doesn't matter how many Americans they destroy in order to get there.
Speaking about endorsement, let's see how they want these 10 guys want shut down President Trump. One speak about Latin Americans, the other spoke about Africans, the other spoke about the poor, the other spoke about the doctors. They offer everything, but unfortunately, they don't give you nothing specific to democracy.
Left standing will be Bernie Sanders and Mike Bloomberg, the two most polarizing figures on this stage. And most Americans don't see where they fit if they've got to choose between a socialist who thinks that capitalism is the root of all evil and a billionaire who thinks that money ought to be the root of all power. Let's put forward somebody who actually lives and works in a middle-class neighborhood in an industrial Midwestern city. Let's put forward somebody who's actually a Democrat. Look. We shouldn't have to choose between one candidate who wants to burn this party down and another candidate who wants to buy this party out. Look, we can do better.
But we need to get everybody's health care plan out here. Mayor Buttigieg really has a slogan that was thought up by his consultants to paper over a thin version of a plan that would leave millions of people unable to afford their health care. It's not a plan, it's a PowerPoint. And Amy's plan is even less. It's like a Post-it note, insert plan here. Bernie has started very much, has a good start, but instead of expanding and bringing in more people to help, instead his campaign relentlessly attacks everyone who asks a question or tries to fill in details about how to actually make this work. And then his own advisors say, probably won't happen anyway.
The most diverse coalition of Americans that we've seen in a long, long time.
Barack Obama united a diverse range of groups.
They are black and white, Latino and Asian and Native American.
He brought in young, old,
rich and poor,
college-educated whites, and did well enough with white working class voters.
Create the political revolution this country needs.
The stakes could not be higher. We cannot afford to miss the mark or to miss this moment.
I will bring this country together instead of tearing it apart.
I can't do it alone. I need your help to climb that mountain. And together we're going to beat Donald Trump.
Yep. This is the unique way. Is the unique, impossible way. You know why? Because these 10 guys don't make what he's been doing right now. You can be whatever you want. If you want push for the right side, And if you want to push forward the side it should be, you should think in that. I believe is no man in history, as you see Obama create the biggest coalition in United States of America, of history of America, but also you can have this in your book. President Trump is the unique man who said, I'm gonna stop this country and we're gonna pay for this guy's being home. We gonna pay trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars for people now because of this impediment, this virus, this whatever you call the thing. I call Chinese virus. I think so. It's funny. the president will agree with me. I can ask him. But yeah, it was the unique way they shut the man down. He was creating a coalition between Democrats, of course, for the Democrats win. But one want to take the weapons out from the country, want to finish the war. We all want to finish the war. The world won't finish the war. It's something it don't gonna happen in now and in 15 years later. Okay, this is something that don't happen. The human is like that. We fight each other for reasons for bureaucracies, well, whatever. But yeah, it was the unique way to shut the man down. It was with the coalition. Even with this coalition, there's 10 guys that make the president you have right now. And you wish you're lucky because it's another countries like my mother country, example Spain, they don't give you nothing. Americans, you are very lucky. That's what I have to say. You have a nice president because in my country it's not like that, and the country where is my mother is the country of my mother is not that. Okay, so yeah, I think so. Should appreciate Uncle Trump for the fact 350 million people. So yeah, this test will take time. Is 350 million people. Is not just 35 million people. Is 350 million people. Okay, is a lot. Is complicated. And what does he do now in 1 month? Exist countries more small don't do in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So yeah, I think so. You should take a look because this is all. What I'm gonna say? You want I said this time. It's fake news, man. Fake news. 100%. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna do? You need to be some shadow like me, for sure. Exactly. How fake they are. Wow. I have a surprise for you. Is one of the news, the televisions from America. Wow. They born with a racist word in the mouth. Wow. But yeah, let's see. I can try to ask President Trump. Yeah, I can ask. What do you think about it?
Your CNN, your fake news.